Getting ripped isn't just about lifting heavy. It's about dialing in your training, nutrition, and consistency to reveal the muscle definition you've built. In this video, I'll break down how to achieve that lean, shredded look by combining smart workouts with the right diet strategies. If you've been chasing a more defined physique, you're in the right place. A defined, shredded physique is one of the most sought-after goals in fitness. It's that razor-sharp look where muscles aren't just built, but sculpted, every cut, every vein, and every separation visible under the skin. Achieving this look isn't about being the biggest or the strongest. It's about combining lean muscle with low body fat, mastering discipline both inside and outside the gym, and staying consistent long enough to reveal the masterpiece hidden beneath point 10. Understanding the ripped aesthetic before chasing shredded muscles, it's important to understand what it means. Being ripped is about more than size, it's about definition. You could build 20 pounds of muscle, but if it's hidden under a layer of fat, the definition won't show. On the flip side, being skinny doesn't make you shredded either. The sweet spot lies in having a solid base of muscle and cutting fat low enough that every contour is visible. This balance is what separates the merely fit from the sculpted. Point 9. The calorie deficit. The first step to shredding fat loss is non-negotiable when aiming for definition, and fat loss only comes from one principle: a calorie deficit. That means consuming fewer calories than you burn. But it's not about starving yourself. Extreme deficits can strip away hard-earned muscle. Instead, a controlled, steady deficit allows fat to melt away while preserving strength. Think of it as peeling back the layers of an artwork. You don't rush it, you refine it carefully so the sculpture underneath is revealed. Point 8. Prioritizing protein for muscle preservation. When cutting calories, your body risks breaking down muscle tissue for energy. This is where protein steps in as your safeguard. By keeping protein intake high, usually between 1.6 and 2.2 grams per kilogram of body weight, you ensure that your muscles are protected during the deficit. Protein not only repairs and maintains muscle but also keeps you satiated, reducing hunger while dieting. It's the nutrient that allows you to cut fat without cutting into the definition you're working to showcase. Point 7. Strength training. The anchor of definition. Some people make the mistake of replacing strength training with endless cardio when trying to get shredded. That's a critical error. Muscle definition only exists if there's muscle underneath. Continuing to lift heavy while cutting ensures your body keeps what you've built. Progressive overload doesn't stop during a cut. It adapts. You may not lift your heaviest due to reduced calories, but keeping resistance training consistent signals your body that muscle is still required, preventing it from wasting away. Point 6. Cardio as a strategic tool. Cardio helps burn calories and enhances fat loss, but it should be used with strategy, not obsession. Too much cardio can drain energy and even risk muscle breakdown if combined with a large calorie deficit. The smartest approach is blending steady-state cardio for endurance and high-intensity interval training, HIIT, for fat torching efficiency. Cardio isn't the driver of definition. It's the accelerator. The engine is still your diet and strength training. Point 5. Hydration and sodium balance. Water plays a silent but critical role in muscle definition. Muscles are composed of around 70% water, and dehydration not only hurts performance but also flattens your appearance. At the same time, excess sodium can cause bloating and water retention, softening definition. The goal isn't to cut water or sodium recklessly, but to balance both. Staying well hydrated keeps muscles fuller, while a consistent sodium intake prevents sudden bloating swings. The shredded look thrives on balance, not extremes. Point 4. Sleep and recovery. The forgotten pillars. Getting ripped isn't just about grinding harder, it's about recovering smarter. When sleep suffers, cortisol, the stress hormone, rises, leading to muscle breakdown and stubborn fat retention. Deep, restorative sleep ensures hormones like testosterone and growth hormones stay optimized, fueling fat loss and muscle preservation. Without recovery, no amount of training or dieting can give you the shredded look. Think of sleep as the invisible training session that completes the cycle of growth and definition. Point 3. The role of consistency and patience. Shredding down to a defined physique doesn't happen in a week or even a month. It requires patience and long-term consistency. Many quit halfway, frustrated by slow progress. But the truth is, the closer you get to low body fat, the slower fat loss becomes. The difference between looking fit and looking shredded often lies in those final percentages, where every detail matters. Sticking to your nutrition and training plan during this phase requires discipline few possess, but those who do reap the reward of a body that speaks of dedication. Point 2. Posing, posture, and the art of display. Looking shredded isn't just about having the muscle, it's about how you carry it. Posing and posture can dramatically affect how defined you appear. Learning how to flex and control your muscles not only highlights your hard work but also strengthens the mind-muscle connection during training. Even outside the gym, walking tall with shoulders back and core tight enhances your physique's appearance. Shredded isn't just about the mirror, it's about the presence you carry into any room. Point 1. The mental edge. Discipline above all. At the very top of this countdown sits the most important factor of all: mindset. Getting shredded is as much mental as it is physical. It means saying no when temptation calls, sticking to routines when motivation fades, and trusting the process when results seem slow. Discipline fuels every workout, every meal choice, and every night of rest. Without it, even the best program fails. With it, the path to a ripped, shredded physique becomes inevitable. The body is shaped in the gym, but the shredded look is forged in the mind. Achieving a ripped and shredded look is a blend of science and willpower. It requires lowering body fat through a smart calorie deficit, fueling your body with enough protein to preserve muscle, keeping strength training front and center, and supplementing with cardio, hydration, and recovery. Beyond the mechanics, it's about consistency, patience, and discipline, the traits that separate those who dream of being shredded from those who actually achieve it. When you finally reach that stage where your muscles aren't just big but clearly defined, every vein visible, every striation carved in, you'll realize it wasn't just about aesthetics. It was about the journey, the discipline, the resilience, the choices made day after day. That's the real definition of being ripped. Achieving a ripped look takes time, discipline, and patience, but with the right approach, it's within your reach. Focus on building muscle, staying consistent, and fueling your body the smart way. If this helped, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more fitness tips that get real results. Thanks for watching. Your shredded journey starts today.